What's up, YouTube? This your girl LoftyLiyah, and we is back with another reaction video. As you guys see by the title, we have the BET Awards recap. As you guys know, yesterday, Sunday, was the BET Awards. Everybody came out and showed out. It was a Usher tribute and everything. Taraji P. Henson popped out with the Not Like Us outfit, Kendrick Lamar outfit, and a beat, and she was freestyling on that thing. So hey, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool award show. It was better than, you feel me, the last one, I believe. But we had a lot of great performers. I stayed up as long as I could to watch it because I had to go to work the next day, and yeah, I can't stay up all night watching it. So I stayed up. I went to sleep after Ice Spice performance. After that, I don't know what happened. So hopefully Impressive give us a recap, or give me a recap of what happened after the Ice Spice performance. But before I get started, I'll go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Leave down below what you guys think. We're on the road to 11K. Thank you guys for 10K. Hey, we is real deal pushing to 11K, and I really appreciate for everybody that's subscribing. Y'all is a part of the Lofty land. You feel me? I gotta come up with something and do something for my subscribers, yo. But thank y'all. Keep on subscribing so we go ahead and hit that 11K. But let's go ahead and get into the reaction video, man. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive
Megan,
channel.
amazing.
I want to talk about this year's BET Awards. I will say this year was pretty interesting, and I like some of the performances. First of all, I really like the fact that BET actually highlighted some black country artists
Tanner
this year.
and Shaboozey.
And honestly, I think Beyonce really opened up the door for Shaboozey and Tanner Adele to really get recognition. I really like the fact that they were highlighted. I love Shaboozey's performance.
His performance was amazing.
Bar song Tipsy, and he brought Jaquan out, who's the originator of the song Tipsy. And I thought that was a cool moment. And also, I loved Will Smith's performance. You know, every year BET has to have some inspirational segment, and Will Smith performed with the Sunday Service Choir and Kirk Franklin and Chandler Moore, and he performed his song You Can Make It. And this is really Will Smith's comeback year because they really tried to end this man's career. They really did. Like, Hollywood was done with Will Smith after that.
Like, done with him after he slapped Chris Tucker for cracking on his wife about her hair. Like, psh, I go down and slap her too. Don't be talking about my wife. It's just a slap. God dang it. They take a slap personal.
Whole Oscar slap. But he redeemed himself. He came back. He had one of the highest grossing movies this year with his movie Bad Boys 3. I'm really happy to see that he was able to bounce back from that huge setback in his career. I really am. I also love the fact that BET brought Lauryn Hill out in the end. I thought that was great. And it was a pleasant surprise too. She also came out with the Fugees and her son YG Marley.
Okay, Marley.
It was great. Like, Lauryn is a legend. Her music is absolutely
I gotta watch that
timeless,
on YouTube.
and she puts on a great show when she's
with
on
the
time.
Beats.
But anyway,
Lauryn Hill with the beats. Erykah Badu. Don't be getting no Beyonce about the beats. Lauryn Hill started the beats. You feel me? You ain't starting no bees, Erykah.
I want to get into some of these other performances. Honestly, this show was really about the ladies. Like, the BET Awards really rolled out the red carpet for a lot of...
It was about the ladies. What males perform instead of Shaboozey? Like, main performer, because Ghana, he was like a featured performer. But it was definitely more ladies performing. I just remember Shaboozey. Dang, yeah, it was.
The newer female artists out, and I think that was great. They especially rolled out the red carpet for the female rappers because they got a chance to perform their own songs. But let's get into the rap girls. Let's talk about these rap performances. I think the rap girls did good. Obviously, Megan leads the pack in comparison to the other girls. She opened up the show with her songs Hiss and Boa and Where Them Girls At. And I thought she did great. Her performance was on point. Her breath control was on point. Megan is pretty consistent when it comes to performing, so she never disappoints. I also really like the choreography a lot. It was definitely giving me heavy Beyonce inspiration. But I will say this. I just wish her songs had more pizzazz. You know, I feel like something is missing with her music. And also, when you see one Megan performance, you pretty much have seen them all. I mean, she doesn't really do anything too different, but I will say she had the strongest performance out of her peers. Also, I have to give props to Ice Spice because she also made a big improvement.
She did make a big improvement. She did. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking like she did improve on her performance. It was okay. You feel me? She's first, you know, she growing. She's still growing.
Her stage presence and her breath control has improved.
Yeah.
She was moving around a bit on stage. Now, she wasn't giving full on 8 counts like Megan Thee Stallion, but she was moving a little bit. She actually put in a little more effort.
That's all we're going to get from her.
I think that is a good step. Ice Spice needs to continue to elevate her performances because I think people will definitely respect her more as an artist. Lotto was cool as well.
I don't know. I feel like Ice Spice got a snobby attitude, though. She look like she's a little snobby and just like, I don't know about her attitude.
Perform Big Mama in Sunday Service. Lotto is talented and she could definitely perform.
I like Lotto performance.
But for some reason, her music is not exactly resonating. I don't know. I just feel like when I see Lotto, she kind of blends in. She doesn't really stand out per se. So I don't know. Something was lacking in her performance, but the talent is there. That's what I will say. Lotto is talented, but something is missing. Also, Sexy Red performed Get It Sexy.
Her performance
and You My
was great.
Everything.
I ain't gonna lie. I like her performance.
I have to say, Sexy Red
impressed
is
me.
Comical. She's entertaining. The fact that she used a whole presidential theme for her set was so unserious to me. Like, Sexy Red is just, I don't know what to make of her. She's kind of my guilty pleasure. Even though I don't really agree with a lot of the things that she pushes, I can respect the fact that, you know, she's out here grinding and doing her thing.
She just being her. She being herself. She do not care. Like, she just in her own lane doing her. I don't think she ain't beefing with no rap girlies at all.
And she makes catchy music that the crowd loves. And the crowd was loving Sexy Red. She got the most energy from the crowd last night. And I thought that was interesting. Also, Glorilla performed Yeah Glow, TGIF, and Wannabe. And honestly, I was the least impressed with Glorilla's performance out of her peers. I mean, she had all the bells and whistles. She had the dancers, the choreography. She had the props. But she didn't deliver like the other girls. She sounded like she was out of breath at some points. And she was censored a lot. I don't know. She just wasn't keeping up. And when Megan actually came on stage with
her performance.
Megan upstaged her completely. Let's be honest. Megan made her look amateur. So I think Glorilla really needs to polish up as a performer.
I mean, look. Hey, go to Glorilla concert. She do great. She still, you know, she's still new. These folks ain't finna jump out the gym and be perfect at performing and everything. They gotta grow into it. Like, golly, can they grow? Like Caitlin Clark, she ain't gonna go to the WNBA and just be jumping out the gym 40 points every game. Like, they gotta grow into, you feel me? They gotta grow into the performances and the talent and all that. And they still take baby steps. I don't know why people just have their expectations too high. Like,
get
her some
she
time.
Has potential, but she needs to work on it a little more. Now let's get into the real performers of the night. Okay, all of the R&B girlies performed down. All right, I have to talk.
Not the real performer. Like, the rap girlies ain't real performers. Okay, impressive. They all motherfucking real performers.
About it. But first, let me talk about Tyla a little bit. Now, Tyla performed her song Jump featuring Skilly Bang and Gunna.
My bad, y'all. I thought that lion in that cage was like a blow up dog. I ain't know those was people until they started moving. I was like, oh, those people.
And I thought this was a good performance. I thought Tyla did her thing. Her energy seemed to be low. It seemed like the audience wasn't really connecting for some reason, but she still put on a good show. She sounded good. Her vocals were clean and clear. Her breath control was on point.
Because she messed up on that interview.
Cool. I liked it. I thought she did a great job. And she represented for South Africa well. So shout out to Tyla. Now, let's talk about Victoria Monet, because Victoria Monet was clearly one of the highlights of the night.
Yeah, she
performed
amazing.
On My Mama, and she also performed All Right. And this performance was insane. From the dance breaks, the transitions, the outfit changes, the scene changes.
With the water.
She was singing live the whole time. No backing track, no nothing. Her mic was on. And I was gagging a little bit at that jacket switch.
She's a real
and also
performer.
The water scene. I mean, this was literally elite, top tier performing. She literally brought her music videos to life, and she paid homage to the greats like Michael Jackson and Janet. She just executes her performances so well. She executes at a very high level.
Just think of like Victoria Monet. She really deserved. Just think about, she was a writer. She was writing for Ariana Grande and more people. She was a writer until she dropped her own music and blew up. Now she in the front. She ain't behind the scenes no more. She is the face.
Very polished, very seasoned, and I think Victoria is just a gem. She really is a star.
Yeah.
Now let me talk about this Usher tribute.
You can do more than sing.
A lot of people had some complaints. A lot of people had complaints because they felt like it wasn't completely up to par. They felt like there should have been more male singers in the tribute. The tribute was predominantly performed by female artists, and I thought that was great. I like the fact that BET actually gave a spotlight to these singers who typically don't get the chance to perform at other award shows. So I liked that. But I could also agree that it would have been cool to see some very talented male singers like Lucky Day, like Luke James, like Mario, like this newer singer named Josh Levi. He's talented.
Who was that?
I think it would have been cool to have Chris Brown up there.
But Chris Brown is not going to be there. Right. He's not going to be there.
And also, he got into a scuffle with Usher, so I don't see that happening. But it would have been cool to see that. But I noticed that you don't really see a lot of newer male R&B singers get much visibility in the industry, and I think that needs to change. I think the industry has used rappers to push male singers out, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think there needs to be a shift. We need to highlight and bring back male singers. There's a lot of them out there too. Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of them out there, but the labels need to push them more. That's what I think. But I'm not hating on the fact that BET...
Well, look, they got to focus on one thing at a time. You feel me? I guess they got to focus. Right now, they just focus on the female rap. Probably in a couple more years, they'll focus on the R&B niggas. I guess that's what they're doing. They doing one thing, because once it was about the male rappers, not the female rappers. And it went to the female R&B singers. Now, well, it was the male rappers, then the female R&B singers. Now it's the female rappers is the main focus. Now it's going to be the male R&B singers. That's going to be the main focus in probably a couple years when the female rap scene die down just a little bit.
Elected,
maybe, I don't know.
Mostly female performers. Now, Childish Gambino, he sang and he was alright. He was kind of random, actually. I didn't expect him to be up.
Plus, not everybody come to the BET Awards no more. Like, they don't come to the BET Awards no more. Like the top people, they don't be there no more.
There, but he didn't really give me Usher vibes, if you know what I mean. But he did decent. Also, Keke Palmer, came out there and she performed You Make Me Wanna. And that was a pleasant surprise to me. It was also very, very random because, you know, Kiki is not strictly a singer, but she does.
But she
sing.
can do and
She's
she can
multifaceted.
dance. Yeah,
so
she multi-talented.
I thought she was an interesting choice, and she performed down. I gotta give Kiki her props.
Come on, after the Kiki Palmer song and the Urshan was in it, come on, man. How?
Performed down. Also, Summer Walker performed good, and I will say this: Summer stepped her game up. She did step her game up because she used to give absolutely nothing. But nowadays, she is giving a little something. So, congratulations, Summer. You're working on your stage presence, and I like that.
Girl.
Also, Coco sang There Goes My Baby. She walked in the crowd. She was strutting and giving the eyes to Eneli Choppa, and he looked like he was about to risk it all.
He wanted to jump on him.
Usher, and I thought it was cool. I still think Coco is still learning to be comfortable being sexy on stage. That's not typically something she taps into a lot, so she's still learning. But I thought she did a decent job. Now, I was disappointed with Marsha Ambrosius. She performed Superstar, and Marsha didn't do it for me. She just didn't do it for me. See, this is where they could have brought in a talented, singing male singer. They could have brought somebody like Avery Wilson in there. They could have brought Luke James. They should have brought somebody who would have sang down. But Marsha did not do it for me. But let me tell you, I was
Ciara? They ain't bring Ciara. I'm surprised Ciara wasn't in that thing with her dance moves. Like, Ciara, where you at, girl? See, I don't think Ciara wasn't even there. See, all the A-list celebrities, S-list celebrities, like, you feel me? Don't even be there. Beyonce, Rihanna, Ciara, like the OG celebrities, I should say. I don't know. But Chris Brown wasn't even much there. Shoot, they wasn't there.
When I saw Chloe Bailey step on that stage,
I gotta watch
Chloe cleared. You hear me? Chloe ain't nothing to play with. She is a superstar. That girl can sing. She performed Good Kisser. And you can tell that Usher was feeling her performance the most. Like, he stood up, he was smiling. He was like, yeah, this is the one right here. Chloe delivered. She attacked the stage and vocally
I gotta watch this performance.
Everybody. Like, let's be honest. Can we be honest here? Chloe was probably the best vocalist of the night. Her vocal skill and her vocal control is highly impressive. Now, after Chloe performed, Tinashe performed Nice and Slow, and it was decent, but I will say the energy fell flat. I don't think it was a good idea for Tinashe to perform after Chloe, because you see the stark difference in their performances. Tinashe is very talented. Don't get me wrong. She's very talented, but I think she would have fared off better being a part of the Bad Girls dance tribute. That's more of her forte, in my opinion. But Victoria Monet and Tiana Taylor were the ones who performed for Bad Girl, and they killed it. They actually referenced Usher's performance with Beyonce. And even though Victoria kind of grabbed the attention, I was also very impressed with Tiana's vocals. I think she had good breath control. They both are really good performers. And last but not least, Lotto came out and ended the tribute by performing Ludacris's verse on Usher's song, Yeah. I thought this was so unnecessary. This was such an anticlimactic ending, honestly. It really, really was. And I heard Normani was supposed to be a part of this tribute, but she got injured. It's just really unfortunate, and I hate that.
Ain't that wrong with her mouth?
I think she was supposed to be a part of the dance tribute, so the fact that she couldn't dance and she had to sit this out must have been very devastating. And it really annoyed me when people were criticizing Normani and saying that she has no drive and she's just making excuses. They were saying that she should have performed like Michael Jackson did when Michael had injured his foot. He sat down.
Ain't no excuse. Michael still performed. Kobe was he like? No, I think that Michael Jackson still performed. Michael Jordan, he had the flu. He still performed. I think Kobe was probably sick or something. He still performed. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that mouth. You can see
during the performance. He was sitting down, but see, the thing is, Normani was expected to dance for Usher. She was expected to dance. So if she couldn't dance, there's no way she could perform, y'all. I wish people could stop acting so slow. If she were to get up on that stage and just sit there and sing, people would have still dragged her. So just give her a break. She's really going through a lot. And I do want to kind of talk about it in another video because she revealed some
if she was expected to dance, then yeah, she couldn't motherfucker perform. That's what I said. Like, what Sierra was at? Sierra would have killed it.
About the issues with her label and her former management,
she would
and
have
how
to sing, then,
things have been just out of whack
dancing,
for her.
Yeah.
She has just been dealing with a lot of pushback and attacks, honestly. And I rebuke all of these spiritual attacks against her in Jesus' name.
Now, you don't know what she's going through.
I think Normani will still come out on top, and she's going to come out stronger than
ever. For sure.
But she is going through a rocky moment in her career.
Like Cardi B one now.
You know, prayers up for her. But anyway, that's all I have to say about the BET Awards, y'all. It was cool. It was cool. A lot of good performances, but the Usher tribute could have been better. And honestly, I think Usher should have got up there and performed himself. Why didn't he get up there and perform?
Because it's a tribute to him.
Let me just end this video. Tell me what y'all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
He did his due diligence. He did his service in the industry. You can show him his, you know, get him his flowers. You perform for him. You feel me? He tired of performing. He said, hey, that's what a tribute is. Tribute to them. But let's see what these comments saying. They knew to bring Lauryn Hill out last. She would be on time. I heard she was always late. You feel me? Why are women rappers expected to move and dance on stage, but men aren't really required? Right, like, for real. Okay, like, you know, men ain't required to move and dance. I think the men should, you feel me, gyrate and move on dance. She got a point because, like, people like the dude rappers, they just stand on stage and rap. Like, nobody don't want to see that. People want to see a performance, you know. Like Offset, he get out there and dance. But let's see. Hollywood counsel Will Smith, we didn't. Right. Hollywood counsel Will Smith. We didn't counsel Will Smith. Victoria Monet is having her time to shine, and I'm all for it. When she said Summer used to give absolute nothing, I lost it. But anyway, hey, she got a point. Why do female rappers at that gotta go on stage and all dance and do monkey tricks and hang from the ceiling, and you feel me, like, and the men don't require that. Like, Glow is gonna do her 1-2. She ain't finna full out do no Beyonce choreography, cause that's not her. She's a Memphis chick. She ain't finna do all that dancing for the, you know, she ain't finna do all that dancing. So I think Glorilla did a great performance. I really enjoyed her performance. Megan did great. Lotto did great. You feel me? Not everybody are dancers and gonna go out there and do flips and moonwalk across the stage. That's not everybody personality. And then y'all gonna say, oh, they doing too much. They doing too much. They don't look right doing that. So you can't win for win. You can't. So, hey, I think everybody did good. I think everybody did. I like Ice Spice performance. She did her stage setup and everything. I like it. She did good. I was watching it like I was there. But yo, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.